can remember when you fit in the palm of my hand. You felt so good in it, no bigger than a minute. How it amazes me, you're changing with every blink. Faster than a flower blooms, they grow up all too soon. So let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. Give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them giggle, let them sleep in the middle. Oh, but let them be little. I never felt so much in one little tender touch. I live for those kisses, your prayers and your wishes. And now you're teaching me how only a child can see. Tonight while we're on our knees, all I ask is please let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. Give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them giggle, let them sleep in the middle. Oh, but let them be little. So innocent, precious soul. Turn around, and it's time to let them go. So let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. Give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them
Let's see, the first time I met Jamie, I was teaching skating down at the Lower Cape skating rink, and she was in my group class. And one day, my car broke down. Answered the phone, your dad answered the phone, and I said, this is gonna sound crazy, but my car broke down, and if you want me to teach your daughter today, I need a ride to the rink. And of course, he came and got me at my mom's house and brought me to the rink. And that was the beginning of it all. It's just been, 18, 19, 20 years of a wonderful friendship. I love you.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why.
So many memories with you, tubs together, the beach, singing, skating, school, the time that I got stuck in the window and you helped me out. Yeah, great times with you.
One of my first greatest memories is hiking in the White Mountains with me, you, my dad, and Megan. And I think my other favorite memory, which sticks in my mind, is us in Vermont, going to the Vermont Creamery and the Ben & Jerry's.
I always remember meeting you with Andrea. There she is. And since then, since freshman year, we've all become such great friends, and such a wonderful friend to have.
My favorite memory of us is when we were on our safari and it started to downpour and we were laughing. I think the hardest I've ever laughed in my life together as our Jeep went flying back and forth.
One of my fond
fondest memories of Jamie would probably be our trips up to Maine, heading up there with her and Chris and Kat and Dania. Just having time with her, going hiking.
My first memory of Jamie Koss was at my college orientation. She was one of the very first people I ever met at my college orientation after being so nervous the whole car ride from Vermont. And she made me feel so comfortable, and actually that day we decided to become college roommates, and we're college roommates for the entire 4 years. So she was my best friend through college, and I just love her to pieces.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish.
Who's to say what's impossible? Well, they forgot. This world keeps spinning, and with each new day I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade, but in some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity. I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. I'll share this love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's songs. I don't want this feeling to go away.
Hi, I'm Chris's brother Scott, and as many of you know, I'm 18 years older than Chris. And Chris came along during my senior year of high school, and one of my earliest and actually in hindsight, fondest memories of Chris is when my mother asked me to watch his little brother while she ran an errand. He said that make sure his diaper is dry as well, which of course, shortly after I left, my mom left, needed his diaper changed. And the last thing she told me about that, and which is the only training I had, was to make sure he didn't roll off the changing table. Took his diaper off, found out it was actually dirty as well as wet. And so I consequently needed some other tools, preferably a hazmat suit. And so I kept my hand on his stomach while I bent down to find some other things to help clean him up, and of course he peed, and of course it went straight down the back of my neck. And so for that, Chris, I thank you for that first bonding experience.
I don't want this feeling to go away. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. Is this how it's supposed to be? Is this how it's supposed to be?
So many stories that come to mind when thinking about Chris. What I consider to be a good friend and a brother, in a sense. There are people that you meet in your life that will come and go. You know, I met Chris in 2nd grade. What started off as playing on the Game Boy blossomed into a very good friend.
Every chance that you get is a chance you seize. How long am I gonna stand with my head stuck under the sand? I'll stop before I can stop, or before I see things the right way up. All that noise and all that sound, all those places I got found.
Gone through a lot of rocky things. I consider Chris to be really a special guy who I can talk to about things and share hopes, dreams, aspirations, which is hard to find. Knowing Chris has been a really positive thing in my life.
That I can see some things you have to believe, but others are puzzles puzzling me. All that noise and all that sound, all those places I got found, and birds
I knew when we met Chris that I liked him. He made good eye contact, good handshake. Plus he likes cigars. So now I got a stogie bro.
The first time that I met Chris, I was actually moving Jamie into her new apartment, and lo and behold, Chris just happened to meet us to unload all of the furniture. Now that seemed kind of strange to me, that this guy who was supposedly just a friend would actually move her into her new apartment. So anyway, he did. We moved everything in. We went out to dinner, and Jamie went to the ladies' room. I know this sounds like a funny story, but it was my first time having a one-on-one conversation with him, and I looked at him and I said to myself, Jamie's gonna marry this guy. And here we are today.
Love the way you say good morning, and you take me the way I am. If you are chilly.
I remember being at your apartment and we were making eggs, and Chris called your cell phone, and then you acted all goofy, and then you told us, and then we met him that night.
Chris and Pat were sharing an apartment in Newton, and Chris was really nervous because he was bringing this girl from work that he really liked over to the house for a little Super Bowl party they were having. And he was just so excited to have her over and have Pat meet her. And we all just loved Jamie so much when we met her that we were happy to hear that everything worked out and we were getting married.
Hi, Jamie, my African sister. I just want to say congratulations to you and Chris. I'm so happy for you both. You guys are amazing people individually and as a couple.
I've been awake for a while now. You got me feeling like a child now. Cause every time I see you,
Sissy, I'm very happy for you and Chris, and I'm so excited to have a brother.
My son called me and said, I have a new girlfriend, and I thought, oh, well, this is good. He's had a lot of girlfriends, and I've liked them, and then he stumped them and broke my heart. And now this time we have another one. He said, no, this is the real one, and it is.
He has been fortunate enough to find someone like Jamie to share his life with. Two people who are meant for each other will eventually find their way to each other.
Starting my toes make me crinkle my nose. Wherever it goes, I always know that you make me smile. Please.
But I'm so happy for you guys, and I'm really so happy, and I can't wait for your special weekend. Love you.
From the bottom of my heart, I wish you and Chris all the best.
I'm so happy for you both. Congratulations.
Wherever you go.
When I saw Chris for the first time and how he looked at Jamie, I knew that they would be together forever.
Jamie's eyes lit up when she talked about him. They're good for each other.
This kind of love makes me feel 10 feet tall. It makes all my problems fall. And this kind of trust, it helps me to hold the line. I'll be there every time. This kind of love is what I dreamed about.
this kind of love, it's why I'm standing here. It's something that we can share. I can't get enough of this kind of love. Yeah, this kind of love, it's what I dreamed about. Yeah, it fills me up. Well, baby, it leaves no doubt. This kind of love, it's why I'm standing here. It's something that we can share. I can't get enough of this kind of love. Your love can move a mountain. It makes my world go round. It's always there to guide me. I'm so lucky that I found. Yeah, this kind of love is what I dreamed about. Yeah, it fills me up. Well, baby, it leaves no doubt. And this kind of love is why I'm standing here. It's something that we can share. I can't get enough of this kind of love. So this kind of love.